Hello everybody and welcome back to D.I.Y. Granddad, and I hope everyone's I've got the camera pointed on our Lily May at the moment. She's sitting there having a bag of quavers and she's doing her I don't know, are you frying the bacon and egg, Lily? And our Lily got some new flashing shoes. Tap your feet, Lily. Tap your feet, show people your new shoes. They've got extra like bright light on it. It's like a disco when she walks. There she is. Look at that. She's been out in the dark. No, I'm not kidding you. Looks like a disco. It reminded me of Michael Jackson's song, but you know when that one weighs on the pavements. Anyway, today I'm building another battery pack. Here's my battery pack here. I've already started it. I'm just going to put this down onto a level so that people can see a lot more easier. And what it is, I've already started it there, as you can see. Now, a lot of people don't know how to do battery packs like this. They're so easy. Especially now you can get your hands on a nice little spot welder. See how I've hammered it? I don't have to bang them on there. The thing is, I've got it turned down low. It's not really high. And I've got it turned down low so that just gives a weld onto the top of it. So that they're pretty strong. They will not come off. That, you know, every one of them is solid on there. But if a time comes to take them off, it's just stick a screwdriver and prise it. And it should come off, hopefully. How you do them, people, you put them in. This is a 3 series. This is a 3 cell. So it's classified 3 cell because it goes 3 that way. And they're all working down that angle. And what it is live up over. I do live up over. And then earth and then live. Then when you turn it over, I've completed this side. I have on there the earth and the live, and they're now connected across to the terminals there. So you connect the earth and the live there. So you should be left with 1 row of negative. And on the other side, you should be left with 1 row of positive. That's to put the batteries onto my boards. I actually I put them on their base boards, which is 3 cell, 12.6 volts, I think it was, and 23 amps, 23 amp hour coming out of these total. I have 24 9,800 milliamp hour batteries. Do sums. I'm actually building this. I have one already built up there. I have more to build. Can you see it on that top shelf up there? I don't know if you can with a camera. But that was the one I showed in another video earlier on. And this video is to show how I do it, how I get across with this little spot welder of mine what I got. And it is absolute dream. It does the job. You know, there's plenty in it. It's a rechargeable one. You just plug I'm just moving all the pre-cut pieces of zinc. Where's it gone? I've just got my strips pre-cut there. I have these strips here. And I'm now onto this side here. So what I'm going to do is put it across there. And how I do it is I'll put a strip there, and then I'll put a piece on like that, and then just there we are. And that's all it is. It is absolutely brilliant. And I don't really need to put as many on, but I just do it to ensure that they're on there solid, they're not coming off. And because I'm only using a lot lower power, I'm not you know, like going overboard with them, because they'll just I've tried it actually. It just pries off so simple with a screwdriver. You just put the screwdriver in and just click them up, and it actually breaks them all off. And that's what I need. I don't want them where I have took batteries from laptops, power tools, stuff like that, and I want it so that I can take them off a lot easier than what I have to take it off then. Because you know you have to get the pincers and really get it in there. This way, they're on solid. They're not going nowhere. I will be putting shrink wrap around it. Everything's totally solid in there. So that's as far as it needs. They're not going to move. They don't move. It is a solid battery pack. So there's no problems with it. I don't, like that one there, that was a bit too much power, so I turned it down on that one, because I really don't want to just get that across onto there, so that I get that on there. And it's so easy with this, you know, it's better than soldering, it's faster. I think I just got the power up a little bit too much on that. Yeah. Yeah, and that's all it needs. And they're brilliant. These little, as you can see there, it's that little power pack, little spot welder. Totally amazing, especially for the price. And I'll get them off eBay. I'm not getting paid for the promoting of this, but I just think if there's a good idea and it's out there, let's get it. So it's great for the small hobbyists, you know, to do stuff like this. I mean, I don't do it all the time, but I do make battery packs up occasionally, and I'm sick of soldering them, because you're taking a big risk when you solder. Obviously, you know, you've got the risk of the battery set not exploding, etc., because of the heat. But these, the millisecond heat, and you know, that's what's stopping these from exploding. I can do that, you know, easily 10 times on them, no problem, and they're not going to explode, because you know you're not putting that much heat into it. It's just like a short burst for a millisecond, just to get it welded. Now, normally you just need to do that, as you can see. That is down solid, but I just, you know, just to be a bit certain, because I've like got the power right down, I just put extras in. It doesn't hurt. Like there, I never got it in deep enough on there, so I'll give it another one there. That'll do. It won't hurt. And you're guaranteed they're all together. Well, the other pack that's up there, I've done the same way as this. I do them all when I'm doing this. Is what I'm making on this particular BMS board. I'm putting on this. You know, it's so. Now, these little machines are wonderful. They've only just come out this year. If they'd been out last year, I'd have definitely seen them and bought them. Well, it's 2020 now, so yeah, okay, they came out last year, if anyone wants to say. But the thing is, you know, there's the contacts here, the two probes, there's absolutely no heat on them. You get, you know, like no heat at all. I've got my hands, where's the other? No heat on them at all. It's amazing. Like when I put that strip on, I went right across that strip, no problem. No heat, literally no heat. So, you know, you can imagine how much in the heat department I'm saving with these, because there is no heat. And it makes quick work of doing all this, because, you know, with soldering, I used to solder. Solder's a good idea to take them off, because, you know, lots of people like to solder them. Some people don't want to invest in one of these. But I know the difference between soldering these and spot welding them. Now, you see how quick that is. I don't have to sit and wait for any batteries to cool down. When I solder, if I solder, say, I used to solder 2 batteries and then give it 5 minutes to completely cool down, then solder another 2 batteries. Because, you know, there is a high risk of these exploding. although these particular batteries, these have got 4 safety features in them. If you'd ever strip one down, you'll see what I mean. They've got four built-in safety features in these. So, you know, I don't want to blow them. I mean, although these batteries are dead cheap, they cost me less than £1. They're brand new batteries. They've been used before. They're not refurbished. That's how cheap 18650 batteries have become, and they're all the rage. Everyone's using them everywhere because they are a good battery, and they are you can pump out, you know, lots of ampage with it and build battery walls with them. That's the trend these days. On this one, these particular ones, I'm building myself a little battery wall up, but I've built lots of other battery packs. I'll show you what I've built and how to build them cheaply. You know, so don't go, even on eBay, you're charging, some of the battery packs I've built are like 30, 40, 50 quid on eBay. You can build them yourself for a maximum, say 10, 11 quid for all kinds of applications. That's what I do. Just put that on. Now, I'm just going to put this one on. I'm keeping it short and sweet. I'm just going to do this. I'm doing the battery, then I'll show you how I connect in the next video. I'll show you how I connect the BMS board on them, and the type of BMS board if anyone wants to do exact same sequence. And what this video is primarily about is to show. I got 1 or 2 friends that always ask me, you know, do they just put them in that, you know, like what order, what sequence to put the batteries and stuff like that. So effectively this is to let people see, you know, how it goes. Because some people can't grasp or understand it, I don't know. They see it, but they don't understand it. So I'm trying to explain it in an easier way, which I will do shortly when I put these last 2 bits of last 2 strips on. One there. And sometimes when I'm cutting the strips, because I'm just using ordinary scissors, when I'm cutting the strips, sometimes I get a bend on them, and I don't want to mess about with the pliers putting the bend. So what I'll do is I'll put the bend down, facing down, so that when I put the well, I'll be putting that tape on first, and then I'll be putting heat shrink on it, and the heat shrink, obviously, as you know, it will protect the whole battery from any shorts, you know, like, because obviously all this lot's exposed and it could get, oh sorry, I wasn't showing you that one. I'll show you the last one there, so that it stops all these batteries from being exposed. And I don't know where that one's gone. I'll have to search for it later. Oh yeah, this is almost completed now. I've got the 2 sides done. Right. I might put one in the middle too. There we are. Right. Just move that out the way there, so I can now show the battery. Let's tilt it like that. Now, what with the battery, you have that. These clips are here. You can buy these. They're separate. It's just 18650 battery holders, and you get them in singular, or you can get strips. You can get them like that, boards like that ready made up, or you can get them singular ones where you click them together. Just the single ones like that, and you click them all together, make up your frame that you want. Make one for the top and then the bottom. Squash them clean. What I do is I put a little bit of glue in between each battery there onto the top to hold them down tight to keep them on. And then you've got like 3 rows of 8. And as you can see on that side, I have on this side it's negative along here and positive in the middle. And that 3 there, I'll show that, you'll see that when I put the BMS board on. On the other side, which is opposite to this, so you look at that there, and you've got your battery, your negative there. On the other side, you do it where you've got your positive, and then you do the positive and negative there, going across. So what has happened is, I'll just look on there, you've got it where it comes down. So it starts from your negative up there, and then it's positive to negative down here, and then positive to negative there on the 3 batteries, on the batteries going down that way. So then it's going, so effectively you just put one complete strip down there, one down there, one down there, one down there, and they join together. So you have, starting from here, this is your positive look going up to your negative, and the negative's going to be joined onto that positive there, and then that positive's going to be joined onto that negative's going to be joined onto that positive, and come out this end as a negative. So that's what you're left with, that and that, before it goes on the BMS board. So it's easily done. So remember, top and top there like that. So on the top there, but if you look on the bottom, you'll find the positive this side and the top negative that side. Right, I hope that's explained it. I can't explain it any other way, but that's how it's worked, because what they are, you've got to do, like when you're doing these, you've got to do them in parallel first, and then series. And that way, it works on. So when I'm doing the full strips, I'll do them on there. On the end, I will be gluing my BMS board, which I'll show that in another video, because I don't want to be in here too long, boring everybody. Anyways, that's my spot welder going away at my battery pack. I said I will show it in action, because I've done a review on it, and I showed one battery pack build. I showed you that one. I will be starting my new battery pack, and I'll show that from the beginning. Then I'll show you how I'm going to put start putting my battery wall together, because that's what I'm building. And it's going to be like, a fantastic battery wall. But in the meantime, if anyone's interested, remember eBay, just put in mini spot welder, and you'll come up with that. Grab it. It's a bargain. So I hope everybody has enjoyed the new year, and the festive season's all over. Christmas is done with. Until later on this year. I hope every kid throughout the world has enjoyed Christmas. And I wish everybody the best for the new year. And I'm going to end this by saying Happy New Year to everybody. Bye. Oh, Lily's saying it. Shout Happy New Year to everyone, Lily. And say bye. She said no. It's because it isn't their video. Are you going to say Happy New Year and goodbye? No! Okay, on that note, goodbye. Stop.